So I feel like summer is quickly leaving us, and I am not ready for that to happen yet. I have so many books on my physical TBR that I want to read this summer, so I'm gonna try to read as many as I can before summer ends. I made a summer TBR at the beginning of summer, and I do want to try to maybe not finish all of them in this video, but I want to read a few to at least knock down the list a little bit, because I was really ambitious and now it's not looking too good, honestly, because I'm kind of inching towards being more in the mood for fall. Before summer completely leaves us, let me read some of these books. So I have Funny Story, Main Characters, One Golden Summer. The Ministry of Time really could be read at any time. I just am in the mood for this book recently. And then definitely want to read Gone Girl and Archer's Voice. So let's see how many of those books I can get through in today's video. So book number one of this video is Archer's Voice by Mia Sheridan. I currently have less than 100 pages left of this book, but it has taken me so long to get through it. I started reading this book at the beach like a month ago, and I like flew through half of it, and then we came home and I didn't read any more, and like I've just been barely picking it up, honestly. So we're gonna get back into this. We're going to finish this and finish a few other ones too, because I will not let summer go by without finishing some of these books on my summer TBR. So far I am really enjoying this book. I think I was more in the mood to read it when I first picked it up, but now it's been a month and I'm kind of just at this point itching to be done with it, which is not to say it's not a good book. Like, I'm really enjoying a lot of aspects about it. I'm really enjoying the location of it, like the small little lake town type of situation. It's cute. She works at a diner. I really like the aspect of mystery that's in it. I think that's really interesting, and I can just tell it's like more of a deeper romance than a lot of other ones that I've read. So yeah, I'm definitely enjoying it. I'm just don't know if I really want to read a romance or not. I say that, but I kind of want to read Funny Story by Emily Henry next, but we'll see. After I finish this, we'll see what I'm feeling, because that's the thing, like, summer books are normally romances, or either that or like thrillers. I don't need to be thinking about that right now. I need to think about finishing this book first, and then we'll get to that. So yeah, I'm gonna read a little bit before I go to bed, and we'll see how much I can read. I'm on page 332 of Archer's Voice, and I'm really liking how it's going. I'm definitely going to try to finish this book tonight. Less than 50 pages left. I have like 30. I don't know math, but I'm almost done. So I'm definitely going to try to finish it tonight. There's really no reason that I shouldn't, unless I get distracted and talk too much to my mom. So hopefully I can finish this book tonight. I really like the way that it took a turn, like that was kind of like the downfall of it, the third act situation. I really like that we got that, because something that I kind of found like a red flag in their relationship was the fact that they both like leaned on each other during their hardships. Like, it felt like she was like bad dreams and everything like went away when he was with her, and then for him, you know, she really helped him like get out of his comfort zone type of thing. And it's good, but at the same time I kind of felt like, and what he was saying was right, that like he didn't want to feel like a burden to her, or like her to feel like burdened by him. The third act situation was very necessary for that to kind of not be a red flag anymore, basically. I don't want to say too much, but I really like that we got that, and that they are able to grow a little bit, because I don't know, it's positive that they both kind of help each other out and make each other feel good, but at the same time they need to both be able to be by themselves. And so yeah, I like the way that's going. And right now I guess we're just gonna see basically how it ends. I know we've kind of figured out the situation that I was talking about before with like the mystery part of it. That is it's not completely resolved, but a lot has happened in it, and so I guess maybe we'll find out a little bit more about what actually caused it, as far as the situation with the girl's father. I just don't want to say too much, but I am really liking it. I'm very excited to move on though, because I've been reading this book for so long. I'm at the point in this book where I'm just reading the dialogue basically, but that's okay. Hi, Peter Bug. This is actually so sad. So she's like, I'm trying not to spoil anything, but she was like running away from him. He grabbed her arm and signed to her, "Don't run from me, I can't call to you." That's like so sad. Like she's like running away from him and he literally can't even be like, "Come back, like stop." Anyway, that's actually really sad. This is actually really good. Archer's like talking to Bree and he's saying how he like finally got over his fear of being able to go out in public and communicate with people without being able to speak to them. And he said, "I realized that people's reactions had more to do with them, more to do with who they were than anything about me. It was like a bolt of lightning hit me," which is so good because he's like, "I talked to a lot of different people. I had several different reactions," and it shows that he was the same, but all these people had different reactions because it shows how they are, not how he is. So I guess he was like afraid to be judged, but then realized that it's really about what those people are going through or whatever, and less about him. So I'm very happy to announce that I finally finished this book. After a month of this, I have not read that many books this year. It really doesn't matter. It's not like you're worth less or anything like that if you don't read 10 books a month or whatever. I have never done that in my life. I think the most probably ever read was like 4. But it's like I have so many books on my physical TBR that I'm like kind of down on myself a little bit for not reading that much this year, but it's okay because a lot has happened this year. So I'm hoping that the second half, I know it's definitely past the halfway mark, but the second leg of this year will bring me much more reading, I hope. But anyway, and this is like the start, hopefully. Fingers crossed. This is the start of my journey and getting back into reading, really, because this is like the 8th book I've read this year. That means 1 book a month, basically. And I know it hasn't actually been 1 book a month. It's been like 1 book every other month. Has it been 8 books? Why does that even feel like a lot to me? Because I know I haven't read 1 book a month, unless I read like a few 1 month, but I don't even think I've done that. Yeah, 8 books out of the 50 of my goal. So I'm 23 books behind that schedule. That'd be so great if I could catch up to that, because like every year since I started reading, I've like kind of upped my goal, but since this year has just been one for the books, I haven't stuck to this goal as well as I have in the past, but it's okay. Anyway, probably want to know how I feel about this book. I'm glad I finally finished this book. I actually listened to the last little part of it and I thought it was a really cute ending. I really liked the way it ended. There was like a crazy like thing that happened like right before it ended and I was shocked, honestly. And I think that author did this on purpose. She made the readers think that like something terrible had happened, and then it was like, nah, it's okay actually. And that really scared me for a second there. I was like, I didn't know I was so invested in these characters, but I guess we're here. I guess we are. So yeah, I rated this a 4 stars. I don't know, I'm iffy between a 3 and a 4 just because I don't know if this is a book that's really like I'm gonna think about or anything, but I did really like a lot about it. I liked how good the plot was, basically, because a lot of romance books have no plot at all, and this one I really did like the action plot and like mystery situation going on, so that was good. So I rated it a 4 stars on Goodreads. I'll probably stick to that unless I have any thoughts later on, because I feel like once you like settle with the book for a second, you can kind of gain a better understanding of how you feel about it. So I read this yesterday. It's a little bit fresh on my mind still. I haven't read anything else after this, so we'll kind of see how this goes, but I'm thinking it's a 4 stars. So I'm gonna put this up, which is so exciting. I love it. It's so satisfying putting a book that was on my TBR cart on my shelf. It's straight up. Like I had to like squeeze it in there, but it looks so good, right? As for my next book, I think I'm gonna go with The Funny Story by Emily Henry. I'm so excited about this book, and I've had this book on my shelf for a long time, but I'm like finally in the mood to read this, so might as well get while the getting's good before I'm not in the mood to read it anymore. So we're gonna read this one. Yeah, out of all the books on my TBR, this one and Little Women sounded the best to me right now. Yeah, I think we're gonna try this. I haven't read an Emily Henry book in like maybe 2 years, because This is her release from last year, and she's already released another one. I think Happy Place was 2 years ago, and I really did like that one. So I know I'm gonna like this one as well. I'm gonna try to get it on my Kindle so I can read it on my Kindle and not have to hold this physical copy of this. It just feels like a textbook to me when I'm holding hardcover. But yeah, I'll tell you all how it goes. It looks kind of like it's nighttime in here, but it's not. It's literally 1 o'clock. Actually, it's 2 o'clock. It's 2:06. And yesterday I started reading Funny Story, and I'm really enjoying it. I read like 60 pages yesterday, and I think I'm gonna read more right now. I'm on chapter 7, 63, so I got a good chunk in yesterday. I was proud of myself because I normally don't read that much at once, so I was feeling good about that. But yeah, I'm gonna try to read more today. I'm really liking it. I mean, it's definitely feeling like Emily Henry. Like, I'm liking the, I don't know, I just really like it, honestly. I like that they're both like there for each other, and they both know exactly what they're going through because it literally happened to both of them. If you don't know the premise, it's basically like this girl, I don't know their names. Daphne is like engaged to this man, and then all of a sudden he ends up leaving her for his like childhood best friend, Petra. And so Petra also leaves her boyfriend, Miles. And so Daphne has to find a place to live. So she ends up moving in with Miles because now Miles's girlfriend moved out, and so now basically they both got broken up with, and then those people went and dated each other, and so now they're together in the same apartment, like both grieving the same thing. And they just decided that they're going to go to their ex's wedding because they were invited, but they're gonna go as a couple to make them jealous, I guess, or basically to show that they're not as down and out about it as they actually are and like their exes want them to be. Yeah, I really like it so far. I'm really enjoying this book, and I'm gonna read more today. I just love Emily Henry's writing so much. It's so well done, and I love the banter so much, and I'm really liking these characters, so I'm having a good time so far. I'm gonna try to read some more, try to get a good chunk of the way through this book today, because I would really love to get back into reading like that and just read a whole bunch. So I'm gonna try to do that right now. Okay, I'm still reading. I'm about to be on chapter 8, but I wanted to talk about this last part in the chapter that I read because I thought it was so cute, and I feel like it shows kind of how the book is and kind of how their banter is. So Daphne is out at Miles's work, which is this winery, and she's with this girl that she works with, and they've never been friends, but like they're, you know, talking now and trying to be friends, I guess. So it says, the man behind her taps her shoulder. If you want one of all three of you, I'd be happy to take it. That's okay, I try to shout back, but Ashley is nodding enthusiastically. I'm vetting my friend's new boyfriend, she tells him. Aren't they cute? If anything, I say to Miles, we're vetting her. He looks over, smile deepening. I say we keep her. Who's going to feed her and walk her, I say. I will, he insists. Every day, I promise. That's it. I thought that was so cute. Yeah, it's also funny because she said, the man that takes the picture said, everyone say wine. The man says with a wink. Under her breath, Ashley mumbles, I can look past that. Ashley's like the friend, the new friend that they decided to keep. But yeah, I think this book is so cute. I'm really liking it so far. I'm just gonna keep reading. Okay, you guys, so this video is gonna be short, and the last video I posted was short, but I already read this book. I finished it, and now it's actually fall at this point, and I'm done reading summer books, so I'm not gonna try to like read another book just to put it in the video. I'm just gonna start another video at some point. Yeah, I did finish Funny Story. I rated it a 5 stars. I love this book. I also think since I'm not reading a whole bunch, like I'm not as critical as I normally am of books, I was like, I really can't think of anything I don't like about this. 5 stars. That's how I felt about it. And I do think about these characters often. Like, I really enjoyed this book and couldn't find a flaw, so it's a 5 stars. I mean, I just love Emily Henry in general. Like, I think that anything she writes, I'm probably going to at least enjoy, if not rate highly. So yeah, 5 stars. And I'll probably try to read Great Big Beautiful Life at some point. I'm definitely more leaning on the fall vibes at this point. I'm currently reading Twilight. I love it. I don't know if it's better than the movie or not. Like, it felt pretty accurate to me, and I wanted to re-watch it after I finished the first book. I'm going to, but it was like not on any streaming service. So I do have the DVDs. I just gotta like make the effort to sit down and watch it and like put it in. I'll do that at some point, but it was really good. I read the first one already. So this video is a little bit behind, but yeah, I did read the first Twilight, and I'm very excited for fall. I'm gonna try to go to like a fall type situation soon. Corn maze, apple orchard, I don't know, something like that, because I just want the fall. I want all the fall vibes. I just changed out my candle, vanilla and pumpkin candle. I think that's from Target. Put my little like pumpkin decorations out and put my pumpkin blankets. A lot of pumpkins, but I am excited, and I am sad that summer's over, but I'm excited to move on. I'm excited for some better weather, because my goodness, summer is so brutal. It's so brutal. So yeah, it feels amazing outside right now. Like, it doesn't feel too cool, it doesn't feel too hot, it feels amazing. Anyway, done talking about the weather. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and hopefully I'll see you soon. Bye.